unfortunately good in maths, so I had a variety of things, but I've always been curious. So to go into science, well, starting with medical microbiology, was a natural for me because you ask the questions behind all the symptoms that you're seeing. What are the bugs that are causing it? So I naturally went into science that way.
Into the field of science, I did that because naturally I am inquisitive by nature. So I wanted to know why things happen, why certain diseases occur in specific populations, and how we can, improve on the health of entire populations.
Really simple. I wanted African children to live, thrive, survive, and be great. So I became a doctor who could help African children to be great, to survive and be great. I became a pediatrician and I focused on infectious diseases because that was the area in which African children had very high mortality, and that includes HIV.
I started off studying medicine and surgery, and then I have a master's in public health and a PhD in epidemiology. And today I'm a clinical researcher with a strong background in cancer research and epidemiology.
I'm a pediatrician with focus in infectious diseases, and I work at the Institute of Human Virology, Nigeria. Where I really started facing challenges was during my medical training and my postgraduate medical training. And in my career so far as a researcher, people have taken liberties to be disrespectful to me. People have not been giving me credit for what I've been trained for or what I have been doing. My leadership has been undermined and undervalued. I've been able to overcome them. Is not so much overcoming them. I'm still wrestling with some of these issues, but what I've done is to make these challenges irrelevant to my life. And in large part, I've been able to do that by going to where I'm valued, associating with institutions and with people who value me, who value and respect my work, and who are able to support me to be an even better doctor, to be an even better researcher.
Sometimes difficult to have a good work-life balance because you constantly feel the need to prove yourself, and sometimes it gets really difficult to balance it. So you have to make a conscious effort to ensure that other aspects of your life don't suffer as your career grows, or you get elevated to higher levels.
And is really competing in a world that's totally dominated by men. You had to do twice as much to be heard and also protect your own innovations, your own ideas, so that somebody else is not taking it and running away with it. So it was quite a challenge, I think, to have your voice heard and, to be certain of some of the ideas and some of the innovations that you have. But at the back of my mind was, the voice of my dad always saying, you can be whatever you want to be. And he didn't make any difference. He didn't show any difference between us, a house of 8 girls and 2 boys, never showed any difference to us girls. So that really kept him pushing me.
Been fortunate enough to have several research grants. I've mentored several people in Nigeria, in other parts of West Africa, and in the US, who are master's level, PhD level, who are MD level, and who have been doing well in their own careers, and I'm proud of that. I have also at this point about nearly 100 published papers. But one thing I'll say is that I've also been able to build strong collaborations in Nigeria and West Africa, and US, and UK, and Australia, And I'm very proud of what we've been able to achieve so far and what we will achieve in future.
Had quite a few. I've been recognized as one of the 50 future leaders in cancer control in developing countries. I have a fellowship, the IRCE Fellowship from the University of Oxford. I've won several grants, including the International Innovation Grant from the American Society of Clinical Oncology. And yes, that's just to mention a few. There's nothing that you think you can do that you cannot do. So aim for the skies. Get yourself a mentor who is doing exactly what you want to do and learn the ropes. And then pay it forward by also mentoring somebody else who is new to the field.
Don't listen to society or what anyone has to tell you about limitations to what you can achieve because you are female. There are no limitations. The limitations that are placed on you as a woman or a girl are artificial. You have as much right to achieve what you want to achieve as your male counterparts do, as anybody does. Whether you are married or not, whether you have children or not, whether you plan to be married or have children or not. And no matter your background, no matter the background you're coming from. So take that from me and do not hold back on yourself.
Follow your passion, follow your heart. Don't let anyone tell you you can't do it. Research and science is so exciting because you keep on digging and you will discover. There's so much to discover out there. So go out there, conquer the world. All the best.